The Attack on Titan movie is officially out on digital, and that means we can see all the changes they made from the Blu-ray version and the TV version, so let's take a look at the changes. They're pretty cool. So starting at the beginning, they changed the lighting for the Colossal Titans when they arrived at Marley. They completely redid the backgrounds when Eren is in Liberia, and they changed the lighting. It looks great. And then when the rumbling arrives at the town, they completely redid the backgrounds for it. All the buildings are bigger, there's way more detail, and the lighting is changed. It's a complete upgrade. I love the background change when the thieves are robbing this place. Right here, they redid Mikasa's face when she's talking to Annie. Right here at the port, they redid the whole background and it looks great. Right here for Flock's death, they reanimated Hanji and Jean and it's an improvement. Right here, they fixed this engineer's face. When the rumbling is coming, they added some smoke behind the plane inside this bunker. Right here inside the paths, they redrew Mikasa's face and it looks better. When Armin is screaming at Eren, they completely redrew all the characters in the scene. You can barely tell, but this is a change. When Mikasa, Jean, Armin, and Connie are running at Eren, they completely reanimated this in the movie. You can barely tell, but it is improved. And then at the end, they repositioned Peak and Reiner farther away from Eren, and then they completely redrew the whole gang right here. For Fort Slava, they completely redid the whole background. Basically, all the backgrounds for Fort Slava were redrawn with more detail. Right here, they reanimated Annie's dad, and he looks great. And then when the plane arrives at Eren, they redid the clouds. Here's more backgrounds they redrew. And then on Eren's back, they added some more smoke. And then they added some explosions on Eren's back from afar. Right here, when Levi gets chomped on and Mikasa saves him, they completely extended this cut. And then when the Eldians and Marleyans are fighting, they redid the whole background. There's more grass and there's more detail, so it looks a lot better. I'm not gonna show it, but all the blood in this movie looks a lot brighter. And then when Levi is thinking to himself, they added this filter over him and it looks great. Right here when Mikasa cuts the armored titan, they redid the sparks from her blade breaking, and then they reanimated the armored titan coming at her. It looks better. And then they redrew all the people that were sadly killed in the rumbling. And then they completely redid the hallucinogenius scene and how it was born. It looks a lot better. And then when Zeke and Armin are talking, they redrew both of them, and they redrew Armin right here. They redid the same when Zeke was dropping it from his fingers. And then they changed up the lighting and the background for both of Ymir's scenes. And then they reanimated Armin's hand. They changed it from his right hand to his left hand. And then they reanimated the sequence of Jean and Peak right here. And then when Levi and Gabby are on Falco, they reanimated both of them. And then when Jean explodes Eren's nape, they completely reanimated the sequence of his head falling to the ground. It honestly looks so much better. I like this a lot. And then when the Eldians transform into the Titans, they redrew the transformation and the lighting and colors look a lot better. We're getting towards the end. They reanimated Historia and her child right here and it looks a lot better. And the lighting through the trees looks a lot better. And for these final scenes, they redrew some backgrounds and the characters. They look great. And then when they're on the ship, they redrew Peak and Reiner right here. And then the final thing they changed was the post-credit scene and it looks 10 times better. The world just looks a lot more lived in. We see people walking past Eren's grave and we see more destruction from the war. This post-credit scene was completely enhanced in the movie. But those were all the changes for the Attack on Titan movie compared to the Blu-ray, and that was a lot, guys, but let me know what you think of it. Did you like them? Did you not like them? Just let me know your thoughts, guys.